CQ20, CQ20. Here is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, calling CQ20, CQ20. Here is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, K5KAB in Texas, calling CQ20, CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, K5KAB in Texas, live streaming YouTube. Live streaming YouTube tonight. Go to YouTube, search K5KAB, or go to QRZ page, and on my QRZ page, and hit the live button and come on into the room. Good evening, Shannon S. How do you know, man? I like this guy. You are first, man. Good evening to you, sir. Key the radio up, bro. How you doing? This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, calling CQ20. CQ20, CQ20. Here is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, calling CQ20, CQ20. This is K5KAB, Kilo 5, Kilowatts and Bourbon, calling CQ20, CQ20 as we live stream YouTube. This is K5KAB in Texas, calling CQ.
N4RAP.
Oh, man, there go my friend, N4RAP. Good evening to you, sir. Man, that was kind of quick. You're the first contact, but Mr. E-Step beat you to the chat board there, Roger.
Roger. Yeah, I just got a message that you were on, and I went to the YouTube page, and I listened on the frequency, and hey, it seemed like it was quiet, so I went ahead and talked. How are you doing today, and what are you doing today?
Man, all is well. Rap, all is well, Dr. Scott. Listen, man, it's a Friday. It's Friday. Normally, I think about 10 years ago on a Friday, man, I'll be in the shower right now getting ready to hit them streets. but my, how things change. How things change. So we got our work, man, and ran home and checked the antenna a little bit. We had storms come through last night. And, man, I have a hex beam up. And, boy, let me tell you, boy, that thing was dancing around, so I was trying to wonder if the SWRs was going to be okay, and they seem to be fairly decent, and so don't look like we had any changes. So I thought I would jump up here and CQ a little bit and do some YouTube live streaming a little bit, man, for 30 or 40 minutes before the XYL get here. There, Roger?
Hey, Roger. Well, that's great, man. That is great. Let me see how I sound. I'm going to go to your page and see if I can listen to myself and see how I sound. Over.
Well, that's what this is all about, man. This is definitely a great tool for listening. I guarantee you that. That way you will see what it sounds like coming this way. You're doing fairly good. I didn't even look at my S meter that time. I didn't have to, but I'll give you a signal report next time through. But I'll tell you what, when you go to that page and come into the live room, you'll be able to see the signal report as you transmit there, Roger.
Hey, Roger. All right, man. Well, take care, and we will talk to you later. I'm going to move on to 295 and see who's there. And if no one is there, I'll come back here and listen for a while. See who else you can pick up. We'll talk to you later. This is N4RAP.
Roger. Real good deal. Thank you, sir, for stopping through. Definitely appreciate it. And great signal coming this way. Definitely not a problem. And good evening to you, K5TAR. Good evening to you as well over in the chat room. Good evening. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas, calling CQ20 as we live stream YouTube. Please go to QRZ, go to my page, K5KAB, hit the live stream banner, and, man, come into the room and see the shack a little bit, and you can get into the chat window over there and talk to me or whatever. This is K5KAB in Texas, calling CQ20.
Kilo Alpha 3, Charlie, November, Charlie.
Kilo Alpha Station, man. I wasn't quite ready, but good evening to you. Come again with the call, please.
Yes, it's Kilo Alpha 3, Charlie, November, Charlie. The name is Joey Blackburn. I'm located about 25 miles outside the city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and you're 5 and 9 plus. Go ahead.
Roger. Well, I so appreciate it. I think you said Joe. I see Joseph, Kilo Alpha 3, Charlie, November, Charlie. Over around Pennsylvania, man. Good evening to you, and thank you for stopping through and waving a hand. Definitely appreciate it. The handle on this end is KB, man. 2 letters, a K and a B, and we're in Arlington, Texas, about 15 miles west of downtown Dallas on a Friday night, man, a cool Friday night for this time of the year. It's about 54 degrees outside with a little wind blowing, And, man, thought we would get in here and call CQ a little bit and live stream YouTube. So I am live streaming YouTube as we speak. And I do have your QRZ page splattered all over the internet, so everybody is seeing you. Hope you go in there, man, and like and subscribe to the page as well. There, Roger?
Yeah, okay, KB. Yeah, if you can see my page, you can see I work a lot of portable. I'll be down in the islands at the end of April into May. Go down there every year in the island of St. Croix and work some portable from down there. So we enjoy doing that. And we had some 50-degree weather last couple of days, and it was comfortable enough to walk outside with a short sleeve shirt on. But it's getting a little cool at night. But we're still waiting for spring to arrive, Roger.
Roger. I definitely understand that, man. I don't know about up there, man. I don't think you guys see decent weather until about July. Is that a QSL?
Well, I don't know. It depends. It's iffy. I mean, we've had snow on Easter and blizzard in March up here, Roger.
Understood, man. Understood. Outstanding. So you're an RC helicopter pilot, man. Interesting. I fly RCs as well. And, man, oh, wow. I see you was doing drones before anybody knew of drones, and I know that because I used to make them as well there, Roger.
Yeah, build them myself, program the boards, and just, mess around with them a little bit. I really don't do any video or anything like that, just something to play with. They do have GPSs on them, but mostly I like to fly the helicopters and the airplanes and sailplanes as well there, KP, Roger?
Roger. I understand that, man. I love it as well. I actually had a job doing it about 5 years ago, playing around with the RCs out in the field. And a gentleman came over and hired me on the spot to fly a blimp, about a 35, 40-foot blimp. And I flew it for the Dallas Cowboys. I flew it for the Mavericks as well. And you fly it inside, and it's RC. And, man, I would do it about 20 minutes a game, 20, 25 minutes a game. And that would get me in free, give me a badge, and I could be in the back of the place and hang around and walk around like it was mine there, Roger.
Oh, wow. I wish they discovered me like that. Boy, that must have been quite exciting and a lot of fun, that's for sure. Anyway, I'll tell you that I'm running an Icon 7300, and I'm just running into a ground-mounted 40-meter vertical there. Go ahead.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, it's doing its job, man. If you get an opportunity, go to my QRZ page, click on the live stream banner, man. That way you'll be able to hear yourself, and you'll see your signal as well as you come through this area. We are live streaming tonight, and, man, I'm looking forward to catching you, I guess that's in April, in St. Croix. That'll be interesting there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I did click on your YouTube site. I'm on it now, but I thought maybe I clicked on the wrong the website and was on Ham Radio Outlet with all the equipment you got down there.
That's funny. Man, that is my AM side of the room. I am an AM at heart. I like AM, but you can't get away from this DXing and this QSOing the way sideband works. And so I have to have both. I have this side of the room and I also have to have that side of the room. So, man, I enjoy all of it there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, on that, KB. Well, age here is 55, been licensed since March of 1979. So I've been doing the radio control thing since 1999. So, got two hobbies to spend money on instead of one. So I won't hold it. I'm sure there's a lot of other guys out there that want to work here.
Roger. Well, I so appreciate it, man. And thank you for coming through the room. And please like and subscribe to that YouTube page. I would definitely appreciate it. Listen, have a great day. I did get you in the QRZ logbook, and I look forward to catching you in St. Croix in a couple months. Have a great day, sir, and we'll do it again sometime real soon. Kilo Alpha 3, Charlie November Charlie. This is K5KAB in Texas saying 73, sir. Have a great night. CQ20, this is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo calling CQ as we live stream YouTube. Please go to QRZ, put in my call, and click on the live banner. Come into the room, see the room a little bit, and please subscribe and like. I definitely would appreciate it, guys. CQ20, this is K5KAB in Texas calling CQ.
Whiskey, Quebec, 0 X-ray.
Man, I tell you what a signal, man. This guy here never fails to miss. Good evening to you, Terrence. How are you, copy, man? Great signal coming this way there, Roger.
Hey, Roger, that's your KB. Well, I tell you what, big brother, you are definitely doing your thing, my friend. Beautiful signal as well. Coming to Clarksville, Indiana, man. No problem at all copying your station. I'm not going to stay long, but I just wanted to just wave a hand at you, man, let you know that
You're being heard over here in Indiana with a bodacious signal there, Roger.
Well, man, I sure appreciate it. I sure appreciate it. Terrence, did you go into my YouTube page yet, man? Go to my YouTube page and like and subscribe. I don't think I remember seeing your name on there as I scroll through your QRZ page there, Roger.
Okay, Roger. Well, you know what? I'm there now, and I just now hit the subscribe button. So I am subscribed to your page, that's for sure. And yeah, man, it's always a pleasure, big brother. Always a pleasure talking to you, my friend. Ain't no doubt about that, dear. And hopefully, hey, tomorrow you'll be on the SMS to go ahead.
You know what? We'll do just that, man. Definitely do that. I'll do that. Definitely not a problem. I was going to give you a call on that, too. That's why I got your number. I'm going to give you a call on that, and I will before the day is over with. Once I get off here, I'll give you a call. But we definitely do that. I'll tell you what, man, you smoking this way, man. Look like about a 10 over S9, man. I'm about to come up there and look at that station, see what kind of antenna you running up there.
Well, you know what, KB, I'll tell you, man, it's a Delta Loop antenna that's cut for 40 meters. I built this antenna about 4 years ago, and I took it down about maybe a good month ago just to do some, maintenance on it. Every year, I always go up and I take her down and just to take a look at her, inspect the wire. This wire I got from the wire man is the best wire I think that money can buy. It has lasted for at least almost 5 years now without even a fray in the wire. And I'm using a 4-to-1 balun, that I got from Balun Design, and I just love it, man. It works really, really well. It's robust. It bounces and dances in the wind, and no obstructions, man. It just works for me. But it's a 40-meter Delta Loop, and like I said, it works very, very well here on 20 there, Roger.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's definitely working. I don't ever recall hearing you. I was going to say less than about 10, 15, 20 over, but not hearing you at that decibel, seeing that decibel, but you always sound like you 30 or 40 over anyway. So maybe they have a whole lot to do with it. But I'll tell you what, man, you're going to make me call that wire guy right now because, man, that thing, you always sound great. And that's just what it is. And I guess it's just a testament, first of all, to your abilities, and second of all, to your smartness, because who does PM maintenance? That's what we call it in the air industry, PM maintenance. Who does that? You do. So there you go. I only go up to my antenna when it's not working there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I guess they told me that in the Army, man, preventive maintenance, service, to keep it working, so that's probably, that's what I did. Because I just want to keep it working, man. Just keep everything working and keep it all good. Make sure there's no abrasions in there and no crustation. And so what I do is I even clip the coax, man, and resolder and place a brand new SO239s on there once a year. So it's a wire antenna, it's not a beam, so therefore it's a little bit easier for me to maintain it versus going up climbing up a tower, man, and trying to do all that stuff. Then you get yourself in a whole bunch of trouble. But I tell you what, KB, I really appreciate you picking me up, big brother. And again, your signal here, you're 5'9" plus 2, 15, 20 over. So you're doing your thing out of Texas, man. And yeah, give me a call, man. Hit me up, and we'll converse there. Roger, over.
I'll sure do that, man. I will do that. Listen, big brother, before you get out of there, I was running your QRZ on live stream as we look. One of the gentlemen in my chat room, his name is Ryan. He go by K5KAB. He said, man, those are beautiful pictures. And I told you, man, you take some great pictures, man. Pretty interesting. So there you go. You got a fan in the chat room, man. He said you got some nice pictures on your QRZ page there, Roger.
Hey, yeah, Roger on that. Well, I really appreciate that, Ryan. I seen that K5 Star or K5TAR. It's time to get into you, too. Thank you for the accolades. I really appreciate that. Photography is my second hobby outside of ham radio, and I generally go out and shoot a lot of different things and objects, and I'd rather shoot animals than people. Go figure. But that's just a second hobby, man, outside of ham radio. Hey, big brother, it's a pleasure. Like I say, man, hit me up when you get a chance. We'll converse, and hey, I'm sure I got some questions for you too, pertaining to the YouTube page and all of that stuff, man. You're doing big things over here, big brother. Take care of yourself, man. All the best to you. K5KAB, this is Whiskey Quebec, Zero X-Ray.
Roger. Thanks for stepping in, man. Definitely appreciate it. Steve said you hear me over in the UK, I guess. Yeah, let's give that a call. Let's try that. 2 Echo Ocean Papa Tango Yankee. 2 Echo Ocean Papa Tango Yankee. 2 Echo Ocean Papa Tango Yankee. This is Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo. How copy? Two Echo Ocean Papa Tango Yankee. 2 Echo Ocean Papa Tango Yankee. This is Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo. How copy? Guess I can't get him. Good evening. This is Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas. Calling CQ. This is K5KAB in Texas. Calling CQ. CQ20. This is Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo. Calling CQ20. This is Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo as we live stream YouTube. Calling CQ20. Kilo Delta station. Come again, please.
Kilo Delta 2 Kilo Bravo.
I got half of it, man. Kilo Delta 2 Kilo Bravo ? This is Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas. How copy?
Kilo Delta 2 Kilo Bravo Victor.
Roger. I got it that time. Good evening to you, James, over there in New York. This is K5KAB in Texas. How copy?
Got you well. I got you on 5-9. Kilo Charlie 4 Juliet Alpha Bravo.
Roger. Well, good deal, man. Well, I'll tell you what, I got a good signal on you as well, man. Doing a great job coming this way, and I definitely appreciate it. And let me see, make sure I get you in my logbook. I am. I just got you in my logbook on QRZ. Thank you for coming through, man. We are live streaming this afternoon on YouTube. Please go to YouTube, search K5KAB, or either go to QRZ, my page, and hit the live stream button and come into the room, man, and like and subscribe and get in the chat room and talk there, Roger. I didn't catch that. Say it again, please.
Can you repeat that information on YouTube? Repeat over.
Oh, Roger. Not a problem. The easiest way, go to QRZ and put in my call, K5KAB, and it's a live stream banner sitting right there. Click on the live stream banner and come into YouTube, and that way you get to see what's going on here, and you can actually hear yourself coming through as well there, Roger.
Roger. Thank you very much. Appreciate the contact, and have a good evening.
Roger. Thank you, sir. Definitely appreciate you as well. And I did get you in the logbook. Have a great day, and thanks for stopping by. CQ20. This is Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo. Calling CQ. Well, I got half of that, man. Let's try that again. I didn't catch all that. 1 second. I'll be right back. Rolling.
KC0LKX over.
You got to stop what you're doing when the XYL call. So there we go again. CQ20. This is Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo calling CQ.
Alpha Germany 4 Quebec Whiskey.
Alpha Germany 4 station. Come again, please.
Alpha Germany 4 Quebec Whiskey.
Alpha Germany 4 Quebec Whiskey. Mr. Ricky over there in Georgia. Good evening to you, sir. This is K5KAB. The handle on this end is a K and a B there, Roger.
Roger. How do you pronounce your first name? I'm not even going to try. I can spell it, but I can't pronounce it. Go ahead.
Hey, Ricky, you can't pronounce K? That's the name. K and a B. KB. No, it's really Kerry. Just like Terry, but with the K there, Roger.
Oh, KB. Oh, I get it.
Good evening to you, Ricky. Great signal coming through. I'll give you a signal report next time through. We're live streaming YouTube tonight, man, so I got you on YouTube, and I definitely appreciate you coming in, waving a hand. And good signal coming this way there, Roger.
Roger. You're 5'7" into the state of Georgia. Go ahead.
Wow, good deal. Well, I appreciate it. Well, I got you at 5'9", man. You're doing a good job this way. I'm actually looking north. I guess if I turn the beam, maybe it'll do a little bit better, but at least you could hear me there, Roger.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you very well, nice and clear. Running 500 watts here, Yazoo 991A is my working conditions.
Well, I'll tell you what, that 500 watts is definitely working, man. Doing a fine job. We're running 600 watts out of an ICOM 7300, the People's Radio, man. And we're doing that through a Henry 3K Classic that runs a 3CX1500 tube. And the antenna is a hex beam, the MFJ version, and we're doing the best we can there, Roger.
Well, it's doing a good job. You're now up to 5 and 8. I'm running a homemade off-center fed dipole. I like to build my own antennas, and it's up about 40 feet overlooking a hill. So this will be my final AG4QW. Have a good evening.
Roger. Well, I so appreciate it, man. Thank you, sir, for stopping through and waving a hand. I definitely appreciate it. And you made a nice trip this way. Again, we are live streaming YouTube. Go on QRZ. Search my call, K5KAB. Go to the page, man, and hit the live stream button and come in and like and subscribe to the page. I would appreciate it. And listen to yourself come across the internet. Thank you, sir, for stopping through. CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, calling CQ.
Alpha Juliet 4, Uniform Oscar.
Alpha Juliet 4, Uniform Oscar. That a Chris up there around Tennessee. Good evening to you, sir. This is K5KAB in Texas. How copy?
20 over. Copy really good. I'm near the Chattanooga Choo-Choo, so I'm in Hickson, Tennessee, which is very close to Chattanooga.
Roger. Well, I'll tell you what, you're making a nice trip this way, man. I don't think I've ever talked around Chattanooga before, so I guess it's the first time for everything. I so appreciate you stopping through and waving a hand there, Roger.
Roger that. I was trying to listen to YouTube while I was talking to you, and I can't do that.
Listen, I've heard a couple other gentlemen say the same thing. They try to listen to YouTube while we're talking, and I don't think that worked. I think it loops back, and you get a squeal or whatever because it's looping back. So I think that's what the issue is there, Roger.
Roger, well, I think there's a big delay. There might be a 30-second or maybe 45-second delay. That's my antenna hinge. So when I lay my beam down, it doesn't hit the ground. I can lay it right on sawhorses and work on it waist high.
I'll tell you what, I was looking at that. I was going to make a comment about that. Good-looking workmanship there. Did you build that yourself there, Roger?
I built the hinge part. I didn't build the tower. I built the hinge part. I built that during COVID. Ordered everything off of Amazon, and it was all delivered to my front door, so I didn't have to go anywhere.
Outstanding, man. Outstanding. And what a good project during COVID, man. COVID had everybody kind of put away and kind of stand away from everybody. And I don't guess you could catch COVID from a welding machine and some metal there, Roger.
You got that right. And when you're as old as me, you want to be real careful.
Wow. You said a mouthful. You definitely said a mouthful, man. You did a good job on that hinge on the base. Real good job, actually. How tall is that thing when it's all the way up there, Roger?
The beam sits just about 60 feet. The tower is actually 55 feet, but the beam is up about 5 feet off the end of the tower.
Is that an A3S there, Roger?
A4S, got a 40-meter kit with it. And when I first got the thing, I could not make that 40-meter kit work. And so I just took it off, put it in the basement, and for about 5 years. And then a friend of mine came out and showed me that I had all the traps in the wrong places. And it started working like a champ after we fixed it.
I do see the fourth element. I didn't see the fourth element at first. I owned the A3S for, 15 years. I love that antenna. Matter of fact, this hex beam is what replaced that antenna. And the only reason I got rid of the antenna is I started having SWR issues. Unbeknown to me, it wasn't the antenna. It's something out forward of the QTH that was giving interference. And so when I turned the beam in that particular direction, I would get high SWR, but only in that direction. And I thought it was the antenna. So I took it down and put up a hex beam and had the same problem there, Roger.
Oh, wow, that's heartbreaking. Well, I don't know. The hex beam is probably, if I had to make a change, I think that's what I would go to.
Oh, it's definitely no turning back now. No turning back now, man, because I don't have to go up a tower, put that belt on and pray to God before I go up and do the Hail Mary up top of the tower and none of that. But my tower, I could lay it down, but I didn't realize that 15 years from me building everything, that this oak tree in my backyard was going to become a 45-foot oak tree. And the umbrella was going to be about 55 feet across. I had no idea about that. And I couldn't lay it down anymore. So then I had to climb the tower. Well, now with this hex beam, man, I can go out there and take it out. I have it on a push-up pole. And so I can go on top of the house and bring it down and pick it up and bring it down by hand. And, man, none of the worries I had with that big beam. And it seems to work there, Roger.
Oh yeah. I think a hex beam is nearly as good as a regular beam.
Yep, you're absolutely right. It works fairly good. But yeah, the YouTube is always going to be a delay. I think it's about a 20-second delay or something, and so it's hard to kind of talk and listen to that. One of the guys here, K-Star, I want to say Star so bad because that's exactly what it looks like. Kilo5TAR. He's in my chat room on the YouTube, and he's saying, man, he said he liked that rotator, man. He said he'd like that rotator like that. So there you go. So you're getting accolades from out of the chat room. Well, listen, thank you, sir, for stopping through. Definitely appreciate it. And again, the call here is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. We're in Arlington, Texas. Live streaming YouTube, man, as we do this. Just bringing a little more excitement to the amateur world, man, for these millennials. You know, they like YouTube and Twitch and all of that kind of stuff. So I thought we would do this. And seem to be working out fairly decent. AJ4 Uniform Oscar, this is K5KAB. Thanks, sir, for stopping in. I did get you in my logbook, and I'm sure we'll get to do it again sometime real soon. Have a great day, and 73s to you, and I'll be clear with you on your final, sir.
73, and I'll put you in that logbook just as soon as I put this mic down. All righty, buddy. Thank you. 73.
Roger. Have a great day, sir. Thanks for stopping through. CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, K5KAB, calling CQ.
It is also with the hex beam, and boy, if you got a booming signal into the Chicago area today, Kerry.
Roger, they're stationed in the Chicago area. Come again with your call?
It's Kilowatt 9, Germany, Hotel Papa. Kilo 9, Golf Hotel Papa.
Roger, I got it that time. Good evening to you, sir. Great signal coming through as well. Mr. Rick up there around Elgin, Illinois. Good evening to you, sir. Great signal coming this way there, Roger.
Yeah, and you are 10 to 15 over S9, and let's see, and you know, the beam is, the hex beam is not on you at all. In fact, I'm going to turn it down a little bit here, and that'll bring it around to where it's a little bit closer onto you. But I recall talking to you before. We talked last fall, and I'm bringing it up. I've got you. You've got the MFJ hex beam, and you're in Arlington, Texas. We talked on the 25th of September. I've got the KIO hex beam, and I would not trade this hex beam for just about any antenna I can think of. I mean, I've had tall towers and great Mosley Classics and high-gain Thunderbird Yeagis, you know, some really good stuff. I've never had an antenna that works like this. Go ahead.
You know, Rick, I'm actually streaming live on YouTube right now. I actually have your QRZ page all over YouTube everywhere, and so I thought it would be pretty interesting to add streaming along with this hobby. So that's what we're doing this afternoon. And listen, as soon as I put up your QRZ page, and I think the second or so picture got to you standing out in the front of the house with the level, I said, man, this is Rick. I know exactly who I'm talking with. We had a very detailed QSO on hex beams, and I said once I got the other hex beam, I would definitely give you a call and let you know how it's working for me. And I hadn't made the move yet. I'm still running the MFJ hex beam, and I was expressing to you my I'm not going to start on this hex beam thing. I am not going to do it, but I was expressing to you my dislike of this hex beam. But now I'll tell you a month or so later, I'm not going to say dislike. I would say that it was difficult to get it to where it's at now. But now where it's at is working fairly decent. Not having a lot of issues with it. I've cleared up some of the SWR issues, and it seemed to work fairly decent. But it's definitely not plug and play there, Roger.
Yeah, I fully understand that. And that was with the MFJ. I have to tell you that the KIO went together just like a dream, and every SWR fell in place immediately. I had it on a little a little small mini tower, test tower out in the backyard for 5 weeks to make sure that everything was perfect on it before I hoisted it up in the air. And, you know, I was working every single day. It was 6 feet off the ground, and I was working all over Europe, getting 5.8, 5.9 reports, 6 feet off the ground. So I just fell in love with it. There is another manufacturer now. I think it's VHQ. They make a really heavy-duty and much more expensive hex beam, but I talked to several people who have them, and the SWRs are perfect on them. They're rugged, they're military grade, they claim, and they got a great review in QST a few months back. K5KAB. Oh, and I'm looking at you right now. You're looking at me, and I'm looking at you on your website there. What a great looking page you've got there. That is absolutely wonderful. K5KAB K9GHP. Go ahead.
Roger, Rick. Well, definitely appreciate it. I'm looking at this on VHQ hex. Wow, yeah, they got a good looking page as well, and yeah, it does look beefy, doesn't it? The toughest hex beam on the market is what they're describing it as. $1,700, huh? Wow, interesting. Well, I'll tell you what. This one, I really didn't expect this beam to get past winter. That's just being honest. I had no idea that it was going to make it past winter. And if winter storms would have took it, oh well, that would have gave me reason enough to go and get another one. But it didn't. And I must be honest, I did let it down twice. I let it down yesterday. We had tornadoes that come through yesterday. And I let it down because, man, that wind was hovering. And I was like, don't be stupid. So I went and let it down yesterday actually, and I let it down once before that. But other than that, it stayed up and didn't have any issues. Even in the winter when I looked up and everything was frozen up there, and it made it. A couple friends of mine that don't have this one, they have one of the other brand. The ice folded them up. The ice got on them and, man, folded them up. One of them, I think he's still out. He's waiting on his order to come through. But this MFJ survived. And if it didn't, I was not even going to be mad. That's the bad part about it. I wasn't going to be angry at all. But it survived. And so maybe we'll give one of the other ones a try, because I definitely want to try something different. And this one is working though, Rick. We can't complain, and I'm not going to start complaining. Rick, listen, man, I got you in the logbook again. I definitely appreciate you stopping through and coming on the YouTube page too, man. I definitely appreciate it. And I'm going to dive out of here and grab a couple more before I shut it down. I'm going to eat an early dinner tonight and enjoy a Friday night. Kilo 9 Gulf Hotel Papa. This is K5KAB in Texas. I'll say 73s for now, sir, and I'll be clear with you on your final. Thanks for stopping by, Rick.
Nice to talk to you today. And is it possible possible for me to log on to your YouTube channel and go back and look at our conversation. I'd like to show my wife your setup. You've got a really good looking shack there. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, it'll stay on YouTube until I take it down, and I don't take them down at all. So you can just go back to YouTube, search K5KAB, and pull the page up, and you are at I'll tell you exactly what mark you're at. You're at the 35-minute mark. Go to that 35-minute mark, and you'll be able to hear our conversation as we come through there, Roger.
You got it, and that would be 35-minute mark today. And I'm looking at a Valiant, an old Viking Valiant in the background. Hey, you got it all, buddy. Nice to talk to you today.
I appreciate it, Rick. Thanks for stopping through, man. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, sir. And, man, I am an AMer at heart, man. I love AM, so I can't get rid of that Valiant and a lot of my AM gear back there. And I use it at least once or twice a week to talk on a few of the nets, and I just enjoy AM, and I like the glow of those tubes. And Rick, I probably could tell you this because you're probably the type of guy that know exactly what I'm talking about. I love the smell of that grease or whatever that is that's in those AM receivers and stuff that comes out, and it makes the whole room smell like a military tank or something there, Roger.
I know exactly what you mean. I owned it until I sold them and retired. For 50 years, I owned radio stations, most of them AM radio stations around the country, so we go back together a long way.
Real good deal. Rick, thanks for stopping through, man, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. Yeah, go back on YouTube, 35-minute mark, take a listen to it, man, and show the XYL, and then like the page and subscribe to the page. I would appreciate it. Have a great night, sir, and thank you for stopping through. CQ20, this is K5KAB in Texas, calling CQ.
KC0LKX over.
The 0 station, come again, please.
Kilo Charlie 0 Lima Kilo X-ray over.
Man, I'm getting half of it. Kilo Charlie 0 Lima Kilo ?
X-ray over.
Roger, I got it that time. Good evening to you, sir. Had a few stations back there behind you. Mr. Woods coming out of Clarksville, Tennessee. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. How copy, sir?
You're 5-9 into Tennessee. I've actually moved to Woodlawn, and I'm waiting for the QRZ to catch up with the FCC, but I'm in the same area, over.
Roger. Good signal coming through, man. Solid signal. What are you working with there, Roger?
I got an IC 7300 on a 20-meter dipole, over.
Man, I tell you what, you can't lose with that IC 7300, the People's Radio, man. I'm working at ICOM 7300 as well. We're doing about 600 watts out of a hex beam there, Roger.
Roger, I just got a dipole and 100 watts. That's what it took to reach over.
Wow, well, listen, that's pretty interesting. I'm sure it's about 5 or 6 other ones out there that was trying to get in, but you beat them out with that 100 watts. So good job on your part. Well, listen, we're live streaming YouTube tonight, adding some YouTube stuff along with this amateur radio. And you can come in the room and take a look around a little bit, see some of the radios and see what I'm doing here. And even listen to yourself coming through. You're at like the 38-minute mark, and you hear your signal coming through, and hear exactly what you sound like there, Roger.
Roger, I'm watching. I'm going to listen to you here in a minute, over.
Roger. Thank you, sir. Please like and subscribe to that page. I definitely would appreciate that. Thank you for stopping through. I definitely appreciate it. Let me make sure I get you in my logbook, and I did. I got you in my logbook on QRZ, and I'm sure we'll get to do it again sometime real soon. Have a great night over that way, and we'll do it again sometime soon. CQ20, this is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas, calling CQ. Delta Lima station, come again, please.
Kilo Alpha 3, Sierra Delta Lima. Name is Bob, Bravo, Oscar, Bravo.
Roger. Good evening to you, Bob, up there in Hagerstown. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. How copy?
Yeah, you're 5'9", plus here. Nice signal, KB. Real nice signal. Same operating conditions here. Got ICOM 7300, and the antenna's a inset halfway, homemade, and just 100 watts. Go ahead.
Roger. Well, I'll tell you what is working for you. It's definitely working for you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm on a 7300 as well. A friend of mine's called them the People's Radio, man. I'm going to do a segment where I'm only going to take calls from people with 7300s. And I'm going to log and I'm going to see how many 7300s I can get in an hour. That's going to be my very next live. As a matter of fact, I'm going to schedule it. And I'm going to put it on here because I'm going to schedule a live for IC 7300s, man, just to see how many I get. What do you think about that?
Sounds like it'd be a good segment. There's definitely a lot of them out there, there's no doubt.
It definitely is. Well, listen, I did get you in my logbook, and let me make certain of that. Yep, did. Thank you, sir, for stopping by. I definitely appreciate you. Good signal coming this way. And I did get you in the logbook. Please go to QRZ, go to my page, go into the YouTube page, man, and like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. This is K5KAB. I'll say 73s for now, and I'll be clear with you on your final, sir.
Okay, KB, take care. K5KAB, K3SCL. Have a good evening.
Roger, Roger. Thank you. Code 45 WT9J says, I seen that beam at Hamcation. It's very heavy. Wow, it looks like it's really heavy duty, Terry. It really does look real sturdy. That might be interesting. I'm going to have to see who's all using them and see what they think about them. The Hex has that heavy duty base plate. Yep, sure does. Yep, that one does. Yeah. 3 just subscribed. I'd like to say. Thank you, sir. Thanks, John. I definitely appreciate it. CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas. Live streaming YouTube tonight, man. I thought we would do a little YouTube and live streaming, add it to the page. I thought it'd be pretty interesting. So please go and like and subscribe to my page. If you can't find the page, go to QRZ and put in my call, K5KAB. And at the very top, click on the live stream banner. Come into the room, man. Like and subscribe, and I definitely would appreciate it. CQ20. This is K5KAB in Texas calling CQ.
Kilo Charlie 4, Zanzibar Echo.
Kilo Charlie 4 station, come again, please.
Kilo Charlie 4, Zanzibar Echo. Name is Tommy. QSL.
Roger. Good evening to you. Tommy over there in North Carolina. Good signal coming this way. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas, man. How copy?
I copy you at 5-9 plus, and your X beam is working well. I heard your conversation about the X beam, so I had to stay on here and call at you and tell you, take a look at the NA4RR hex beam. That's what I'm using, NA4RR hex beam. I put ice strings. They got strings you can buy to put on to hold them up to get ice onto the spreaders. It was fairly easy to put up. It was plug and play. It tuned up beautifully. All the SWRs were great. No issues, and just like the other gentleman, we're down at 6 feet working that antenna. The places I had never been before. KC4ZZ back to K5KAB.
Roger, real good deal. I got it posted on my YouTube page right now. I'm actually got it on the screen on my YouTube page. That's the gentleman. I actually wanted to order my beam. That's the hex beam that I was going to order. NA4 Romeo. And I think he was in a motorcycle accident. And so he had a backlog building them. And I think I was like number 32 or something. And I did not have the patience. And I took off and ran and grabbed one from MFJ. And I do regret, I'm not going to say I regret it. It was just a little difficult, but it's working now. And they kind of helped me out and made sure that it was working. So, but that was my first choice, was this gentleman. I heard so much about him, and but I didn't have the patience there, Roger.
Roger on that. I also can tell you I've got an RCA rotator on this hex beam underneath it. A rotator. It's about $100 for it. And I can operate it remotely by using an infrared hub. That's Wi-Fi. So for anyone who wants to work remotely and turn their hex beam, if they're remote, if they look at my set on my webpage of QRZ, you can see how easy it can be. KC4ZZ back to K5KAB.
Well, I'll tell you what, I am very interested in that, Tommy, and I'm on your page now, and I'm trying to see exactly where that's at. I started working remote about a month ago on this 7300. I got the, the R. Matter of fact, that's how I'm on YouTube right now. I'm using my remote on YouTube, RSBA1 is what I use, and I've been doing that now for about a month. And it's working fairly decent, but I said, man, it would be great if I was able to rotate my tower. my hex beam. I have a rotator on it. It's an older rotator. And so, man, I'm very interested in this information. I'm looking on your page now, and I don't see your web page there, Roger.
Look for Kilo Charlie 4 Zanzibar Echo on QRZ. It should be there.
Yeah, I'm on Kilo Charlie 4 Zanzibar Echo, Mr. Tummy, and I'm coming down your page now. The antenna is in hex beam, yada yada. I just don't see. So is it on this? Is it on your QRZ page, or you have another web page?
No, it's on my QRZ page, and just as you come down past all of the antennas, there's a picture of the RCA control box sitting there with the infrared hub Wi-Fi sitting on top of it.
Roger. Okay, maybe I didn't go far enough down. I'll take a look at that because I see a flex radio there, Roger.
Roger, I'm talking to you right now on the FT99188. It's the flexor set underneath it turned off. Over.
Roger. Make sure I got this right. Kilo Charlie 4 Zulu Echo. Is that a QSL?
Yeah, that's a QSL.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go through this page a little slower, and I'm gonna put I'm gonna spotlight this page here, so I'll be able to go back to it. Well, I'll definitely tell you what. I definitely appreciate it. Is your email correct on your QRZ page?
Yeah, if you send an email, I'll just send you the write-up for it. How about that?
That's exactly where I was going with that. I guess we thinking alike. That's exactly where I was going with that. Well, I definitely appreciate that. And, man, I'll do just that because I'm very interested because I felt like I wanted to be totally remote from with this radio, and I'm about 80% there. If I was able to turn that beam around, that would definitely put me a little closer. And then I want to also be able to switch antennas. I'm not able to do that. And I'm not able to key up my radio, my amplifiers yet. So I'm working on it. And this will just give me a little bit closer. Well, I'll tell you what. Thank you, sir. The IR hub. Ryan K-Star said the IR hub. Exactly, IR hub. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a look at that thing because that would be outstanding. I'm going to give it a try. Listen, thank you, sir, for stopping through. And I appreciate it, Tommy, for waving your hand and coming to the page, man. Kilo Charlie 4 Zulu Echo. I'll be sending you an email, man. Have a great night, and thank you, sir. This is K5KAB. Back to you for your final.
Yeah, go ahead and send me that email, and I'll send you the write-up. I'm also called to the ARRL, and then I think they may polish it, actually. If you've got a rotator control box that you can control the remote control using infrared, you may be able to use that infrared hub to work your rotator remotely over the network with Wi-Fi back into your QTH there or your shack. So it's a good setup. It works. I can turn my rotator with my cell phone. That's how I do it remotely with a Tua app, TUIA. But you send me your email, and I'll send you how I do it. And if you have any questions, you feel free to email me again. KC4ZZ7302K5KAB. Keep up the good work.
Roger. Thank you, sir. I definitely appreciate it, and I will get that info. But I'll tell you what, my chat room be popping, man. Look at Ryan K-Star. I want to tell you, I'm gonna call you that K-Star. The IR hub is a sentence in. Listen, I appreciate that, man. I'll be able to go back through my chats and get it. Ryan, you're the superstar, man. You make sure this thing working for me. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to add you in here. That way, I'll put you in and we can do it together, man. How about that? I think that'll be interesting. CQ20. This is Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas. Calling CQ20 as we live stream. This is K5KAB in Texas. Calling CQ. Kilo Zero station. Come again, please. Kilo Zero Echo Fox. Try again, please.
Kilo Zero Echo Fox Golf K5KAB. QTH here is Missouri QSL.
Roger. I got you that time. Mr. Guzman up there around Baldwin, Missouri. How copy?
Roger. Copy coming very good here in Missouri. You're coming 5 by 9 and very clear audio, KD. I'd like to copy over there.
Roger, Ed. I definitely appreciate it, man. Good signal coming in as well. Got you about a 5.7 signal, and definitely not a problem pulling you out, Ed. And we are live streaming on YouTube, man. So I do have your QRZ page all over the internet there, Roger.
Roger. I got you on QRZ, and looks like you are chasing some awards. I would certainly log you in QSL.
Well, I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I definitely appreciate it. And I do have you logged in as we speak on QRZ, so I do have you logged. Please go to YouTube, man, and search K5KAB and come onto the page and like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Or go to my QRZ page and put in K5KAB, and right on the top it says live stream. Click on it, man, and come in and like and subscribe to the room. I definitely appreciate it. Ed, thank you for stopping through, man, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. Great signal coming this way, sir. Have a great night in 73s there, Roger.
Roger, KB 73s, and happy hunting.
Roger. Thank you, sir. I definitely appreciate it. Guys, let me try to cross the waters a little bit, see what happens, and then I'll be right back. CQDX. This is Kilo 5 Kilo Alpha Bravo. Calling CQDX. This is K5KAB in Texas, calling CQ distance stations. CQ distance stations. This is K5KAB in Texas, calling CQ. I hear you calling. I'm going to turn the beam a little bit. I don't know if you're coming out of the Caribbean or out of the EU. That station that's calling, try again. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, calling CQDX. Oh, man, I apologize. Just not enough for you to pull out. And I do have a station just down below me, man. It's buzzing, so I'm not able to pull it out. I hate to hear it. I hate that, but I would try again. CQDX. This is K5KAB in Texas, calling CQDX. Man, I apologize. Not enough to pull out. CQ. Let me take a couple more before I disappear for the night. You're absolutely right, Ryan. St. Patty's Day, man. In NOLA. Wow, I bet you that's awesome. CQ20. This is K5KAB in Texas, calling CQ20. Kilo Charlie station. Come again, please.
Kilo Charlie 8, Papa Zulu Alpha, Mike here in New Orleans.
I just said New Orleans, man. NOLA, St. Patty's Day in NOLA, and then you key up. Good evening to you, Mike, down around Metairie, Louisiana. This is K5KAB in Texas. How copy?
Oh, my God, good. 5'9". Got a brand new radio in mine. Just put a FT710. You're like my second contact so far.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike. I'm going to turn this beam around, man. I want to do better than that signal. I want to climb up in the red there, Mike. Good evening to you, man, and great on the new radio. What's the new radio there, Roger?
A Yaesu FT710. I have an Icon 7300 that I love too, but boy, the filters on this rig makes you sound like you're on FM.
Wow, outstanding, man. I never heard anybody to put down the 7300 for another radio. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. Mike, I tell you what, man, I am streaming live right now on YouTube. I actually have your QRZ page. I had it posted up here a second ago. There you go. Good-looking guy there, man. There you go. I do have your page posted up on the YouTube. We are streaming live on YouTube. Go to my QRZ page and click on the live stream and come right into the page. And that way you'll see yourself. And guess what? At the 54-minute mark, you'll be able to hear exactly what that radio sound like coming this way there, Roger.
Okay. Yeah, I do a lot of YouTube stuff. I have other friends that have YouTube channels, and I'm familiar. I watch YouTube daily, man. I really like it. Yeah, I haven't got around to playing with the mic game, and I got a high mic I'm going to put in line. I did not get rid of the 7300. I like that radio. I just have multiple radios, that's all.
Roger, Roger. Well, I'll tell you, it's working fine. It's working fairly decent. It's working fairly decent. But, yeah, once you go in there and listen to yourself coming through, it'll help you kind of dial it in and get it just the way you want to get it. So that's perfect. Well, Mike, I did get you my logbook. Definitely appreciate you stopping through and waving a hand, man. And, man, I'm sure we'll get to do it again sometime down the line. Mike, it's St. Patty's Day, man, in New Orleans. You should be outside there, Roger.
Oh, we got some parades this Sunday. It was a little rainy today, but Sunday we got some parades. We'll be off.
Outstanding. Well, awesome. Thanks for stopping through, sir. Definitely appreciate it. I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. Have a great night. 73s to you, and a real big old God bless. Let me take one more, and I'm going to get out of here for the day. I definitely appreciate all y'all coming through, man. And listen, Ryan, K-Star, K5KAB, you are the star, man. I definitely appreciate you coming in and helping me out to get through some of this, man. And I'm going to figure out a way, see if we could co-host this thing. I think that'll be pretty interesting. Figure it out. Send me an email or something. You guys, thanks for coming through. Thanks for the people in the chat room. Appreciate you guys being over there. Who was that? LoJack223. This is November 5, MON. You have a great signal into New Orleans. I appreciate it, man. Keep that radio up, LoJack. How about that? Definitely appreciate it. Matter of fact, let me give you a call and see if you can hear me. November 5, MON. November 5, MON. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. How copy? No contact, no contact. Anyway, let me take one more, and I'm going to cut this thing down for the night. CQ20. Thank you guys for stopping through and waving a hand. I definitely appreciate it. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, calling CQ20. This is K5KAB in Texas, calling CQ.
Victor Papa 2, Mike, November, India.
Victor Papa 2. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. What's the last two of those? What's the last part of that call there, Roger?
Mike, November, India. Mexico, Norway, Italy, Roger.
Man, good evening to you, Mr. Morgan, over there around Plymouth. I hope I got that right. Is that a QSL?
You're correct. Yeah, good to hear you. I'm passing by and I heard you said last call. So let me just jump in and say howdy. K5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, Victor Papa 2, Mike, November, India. Frankie on the island of Montserrat, Roger.
Roger, man. Well, I'll tell you what. Listen, I just turned this antenna that way earlier and called CQDX, man, and did nobody pop up. And so, listen, I so appreciate you waving your hand from the island of Montserrat. I definitely appreciate it. And great signal coming this way there, Roger.
Yeah, you're 20 over, 5'9", 20 over into Montserrat.
Well, you know, I just turned the beam a little bit that way. I definitely appreciate it. We're trying our best, man. This is all we got, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is all we got, man. I don't have any more to give out there right now, man. We're doing the best we can there, Roger.
You're doing a good job. Doing a real good job. Yeah, I heard you say you were on YouTube, so I'm gonna look you up in a little bit. And oh yeah, I'm there. I'm gonna subscribe to you. Do you come on often? I see my webpage on there. Do you come on often on YouTube, though, Roger?
I when you say often, that's relevant, I think. I don't have a schedule, and I keep saying I'm going to make a schedule, but just as I'm about to make a schedule, something happens on the day that I want to make a schedule. And so that lets me know that, man, when you make a schedule, you kind of have to hold to it. So, golly, I'm going to make a schedule, and I can tell you right now, I'm going to start coming on Mondays and Wednesdays, and I got to figure out a third day, but I'm definitely going to start coming on Mondays and Wednesdays, and I'll put a schedule out on my YouTube page, so please like and subscribe to the page, and when I come on, turn your notifications on, then it'll notify you that I am live, and so please subscribe to the page, and but I am going to put on the page, you'll see it pop up, it's going to let you know that I'm there, and I'm going to put a schedule so that I know exactly, so everybody will know exactly when I'm scheduled to come on there, Roger.
Okay, so I did subscribe, so I'll see you when you come on. It would definitely let me know that you're on and that kind of stuff. Good to hear you again, Mr. Brown. We made contact in 2021. I don't think I heard you talk last year, and good to meet up with you. First I spoke with them on 40 meters, so good to hear you in Nice and strong, Mr. Brown. Take care and have a good night's rest. 7-3 from Montserrat, Roger.
Roger, I appreciate it, man. Great signal coming this way. Definitely not a problem pulling you out at all. What antenna are you talking on right now, Roger?
Oh, I'm on the Mosley Pro 57 Bravo. On 20 meters, I use that antenna. On 40, I use another Mosley. The 402. The 2 elements on 40. And yeah, so I'm seeing scrolling through my page. Yeah, it's I use Mosley there, Roger.
Roger. Listen, man, you're doing a great job. I was looking at one of the pictures up top there. The beam, the picture, I guess you have a camera on the beam, and man, it's totally looking directly over top of the island across the ocean. Is that your picture from your beam there, Roger?
Roger. Yeah. Every now and again when I go up and do work up that side, I walk in my cell phone and take pictures there, Roger.
Well, I tell you, beautiful sight, man, and wide open, man, wide open. Outstanding. Good job there. And yeah, we did talk back then. I'm going to make sure that I did get you in the logbook. I was just looking at at your pictures on your QRZ page, and I think when we spoke about Montserrat, I think a hurricane or something was coming through at that time, and something of that nature, man. I remember something like that, and I remember looking up the island, and I think they had a real big fire or something years ago. Is that a QSL?
We're plagued with a volcano. We got an active volcano on the island. It's not affecting us at the moment. It's up there, it's active, but we know it's there, so we kind of keep away. Yeah, we get hurricanes passing through pretty often during the hurricane season. So we just gotta keep our eyes open and make take precautions and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's we're in that part of the world where hurricanes pass through there, aren't they?
That portion of the island is unlivable still, isn't it?
Roger.
Oh, man, that's incredible. About how much of that island is unlivable? Is that half of the island, or maybe a third, or how much do you think it is?
About a third, maybe almost a half. We've moved from, we used to have like 13, 14,000 people on the island. We're down to about 5 there, Roger.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Great signal coming this way. Definitely not a problem pulling you out, and you're doing a nice job this way. And again, I do have you on my YouTube page, and I'm going to use this clip right here as one of my shorts. So I'm going to make you famous, man. I'm going to use you as one of my shorts. So anytime people come to my page, they'll hear this QSO between you and I. So there you go. How about that? And they're going to be wondering, where's Montserrat? There you go. Listen, man, thank you for answering the call, and I definitely appreciate it. And please go and like and subscribe to that page. I would definitely appreciate that as well. And again, I'm going to make you famous, Frankie. I'm going to use this portion of the clip. So if you have anything you want to say across the airs, man, I'm going to turn it loose to you and let you say it, and then I'm going to get out of here. VP2. MNI. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. I'll say 73s for now, and I'm going to give you the microphone, sir.
Okay, Mr. Brown. Good to hook up with you again. Say hi out to the family for me, and we'll talk again. This is Victor Papa 2, Mike, November, India. Montserrat, nicest individual. 7-3, bye-bye.
Roger. Thank you, sir. I definitely appreciate it. Great signal and great QSO, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. 73s, and have a great night. Thanks, guys, everybody, for coming through and waving a hand. Definitely appreciate it. And definitely appreciate you over there, Ryan K-Star. Man, I appreciate you. And everybody that came into the chat room. Kilo 9 POW. Good evening to you, Mr. Rusty Lane. How you doing, sir? And again, thanks everybody for stepping into the chat room, man. And thanks for everybody that was here and allowed me to get you in my logbook. You guys have a great night. Friday night, St. Patty's Day Friday night. And I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. And look for me Wednesdays. Look for me Monday night. Mondays about 6 o'clock. Let's do Monday about 6, and Wednesday about 6. So matter of fact, let's take that back. 6. Let's go 6. Monday 6, Wednesday 6, and I'll put it on the page so everybody will know. And those will be good times for me and get out here and do some live chat. You guys have a great night, and thanks once again for stepping through. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo saying 73, real big old God bless, and I'll turn this frequency back over to amateur operator use. 73, y'all. Thank y'all.
Yeah, Frankie, big up Brandy. We are moving away.
And take care, Brandy. Good to hear you. 7-3.
70.
Kilo Echo 0,
Paul, Frankie Paul.
Frankie.
Hello.